So even though like my friends and colleagues are still right now established chefs of their own restaurants and hotels in the UK, I still feel like the food they're creating is still very much the same as what we were making. After a few years in Australia, then I'd heard about working as a private chef on a super yacht. And that's, again, another critical part of my journey, because suddenly you are going from a kitchen of 10 or 12 people. Suddenly I'm just there by myself. Now, on a boat, there's just one chef generally, and you're cooking for the crew and the guests. And for the guests, you've got obviously breakfast, lunch, dinner. You've also got canapes in between. You have snacks. You're making desserts. You're making bread. And even though I was more of a kind of, I'd say, like main kitchen chef, so they have to quickly develop my dessert skills and bread making. All these things I hadn't necessarily done that much before. So I think that's what really helped me grow into an all-rounder. Because I would freely admit that I'm not the best chef in any category whatsoever, because I haven't pursued the craft that obsessively to even put myself even close to being in that category. But what I think is, as for an all-rounder who can do a bit of everything and has had good experience of different cuisines, Indian, Lebanese, Thai, sushi, Italian, and just many more, understanding what makes each of those cuisines good and the essential flavors that really bring it out. And that's what I sell myself on. And just like, if you want to have variety, which I think is important for life, because no one wants to eat the same type of food over and over again. And that's really what I like. So being on a yacht allowed me, first of all, to cook anything I wanted for the guests, as long as it was within their preferences, and allowed me to develop the variety that I enjoy cooking today. So cooking on super yachts, that's when I learned really fine-tuned organization, and also planning and developing the variety of recipes and cuisines that I cook today. After that, then I met my wife and we settled down, and going away to work on boats for a few months at a time was no longer a viable option, especially once we had children. But that's when I started to develop more of a healthy cooking home thing, because really it's just what food I cook for our family at home, because that's what I feel we need and that's what everybody deserves. And obviously being a chef makes it easy just to knock these things up. But that's how the evolution of No Time to Cook came about, because I want to be able to share with you the secrets and easy recipes that will put you on the same path of health and overall well-being. The final part of my journey and origin story, as it were, is the development of the No Time to Cook transformation plan, which is really beneficial for many health issues or purposes. But it all came about because my wife wanted to try this diet, and it was essentially quite Spartan-esque in its listing. But I said, don't worry, I'll try to figure out a solution that it still hits the certain macros, fats, carbs, protein, and things like this. And she had spectacular results. But most importantly, while she was following the program, she was full of energy, happy, and just not the general energy level that I assume with people when they're on a diet. So that's really what kind of another light bulb moment for me, is that this is real. This is not some bullshit where you're relying on supplements or some other outside factor in order to achieve this. This is just clean food, just prepared in a certain way, just taking it back to basics without anything additional, sugary thing. It's just natural, whole food focused meals. And so after we had success with my wife, we tested it out on family members and friends, and we've just had continued success. And I just think that's incredible that this is even possible. It has really highlighted the difficulties that people face due to their time constraints and cooking skills, that they're just reliant on food that's just no good for them. And I just think that's such a shame, and that's something I really want to help people with, because even though I do enjoy cooking, my real passion is in helping people, and I love to hear success stories. So that is my story. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. If you want to join the program, I will see you soon. No Time to Cook is an online resource that you can use to learn recipes that are going to make you healthier in the fastest way possible. You're going to revitalize your energy levels and just generally feel amazing. There's going to be step-by-step recipes in a variety of cuisines that you can use week in, week out to achieve your desired goals. We keep everything easy. It's not for experience. We make everything simple to follow. It doesn't matter if you're an amateur cook. If you can follow an instruction, then you can cook. It's as simple as that. We are here to help you find the time you need to stay healthy and eat well. We have a good selection of free content ready for you to enjoy and already bring into your lives. When you are ready, sign up and join our cohort and become part of our community.